Here it is, it's me. I am the strongest. After unintentionally taking down Hustler 1.
Right.
Now I can do all the missions from story path I didn't take.
Oh.
Great news. We have determined the whereabouts of the leader of the terrorist group's struggle. He is in the ruins of Valia, in the eastern Drogna region. This is the venue for secret meetings with the sponsor, Murakumo. Your mission: destroy the enemy leader's AC. Up until now, many plans have been foiled by that one man. I loathe to admit it, but his skills are unmistakably well honed. Nearly all reference material about the ruins was lost in the Great Destruction, so its internal structure is unknown. There may be traps, but you'll be okay in an AC. This is the chance of a lifetime. Do not fail us. Be sure to get him.
The theater of operations is the ruins of Valia within the Drogna region. Enemy forces are unknown, and the conditions for success is to destroy the enemy leader. Accept this contract. Long story.
There's a very important reason why I did this mission first.
That being?
Because this is where the Moonlight is.
Ah. Of course. Alright, no. To answer the question you posed last video, Miyazaki did not work for FromSoft in 1997 when this game came out. He did not join the company until 2004. His first Armored Core game was actually Armored Core 4.
You beefed it, Miyazaki.
But he also directed For Answer, so...
You learned from your mistakes, Miyazaki. Except for the part where you kept making Souls games and not more Armored Core games.
Yeah, I gotta say, Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, not your best work.
But now you've got Sekiro coming up.
Shadows die twice. Gemini, you're gonna die twice.
It looks like it'll be more enjoyable than Souls games are.
How so?
Because it looks like it actually, a little bit more speedy and less, kind of clunky. And then I fell into a hole that I didn't even see. There's nothing in this room, but, gotta be safe.
Right.
Safety is paramount.
Man, I am beat.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the kick detection. Collision detection. Everybody saw it. I was actually clear of the hole.
Sketchy hit detection in a FromSoft game? Surely you jest.
This couldn't possibly become a habit, or recurring trend, or anything.
Insert GIF of Mimic lunging in the opposite direction and chewing on you anyway.
Alex, post that hitbox meme thing. Where the only thing that stands on the same level as a From Software game is Monster Hunter. Okay, come at me.
Now post a GIF of that, walking up to the forest mushroom thing.
With the come at me bro gesture.
Yes. That is my most favorite Dark Souls GIF ever.
And created a meme. See, does it look like there was a hole there? You could barely tell, right? That's because you can't. It is there. It's just invisible.
What's with the Great Balls of Fire?
Goodness gracious, I don't know. In theory, you would think I'd be able to dodge all of these, but no, I do get hit by one. Because I was focusing on blowing up that mine.
You mean after you blew up the mine and ran face first into it?
Yeah, I was focused on it. Also, there's another mine. And you can kind of tell how difficult those are to actually see.
Kinda, yeah.
It doesn't count as a trap if you're just using the shitty texturing of the wall to hide it.
I mean, technically it does. It's camouflage.
That's just cheating, though. It's camouflage you don't actually shouldn't have access to.
Nope. Bitch, bitch, bitch.
Dude, like, dropping me in a hole and having stuff be behind me. Not cool. God, this level's dark.
Right? All I see is just this big dark blob.
And then I missed mines on the wall.
Occasionally there's an explosion.
And I'm being shot at. It's like I'm playing Turok.
Now that you mention it,
The draw distance is about the same.
yeah. We're like San Francisco Rush with really heavy fog turned on.
And of course the fact that how would you know that there was a hole in the ceiling? Like, unless you used your map anyway. I was thinking of something like oh, that's right, I forgot that there is actually a first-person mode in PS1 Armored Core games.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Probably because they're like Kingsfield.
Of course.
That's my guess anyway.
I had completely forgotten that fact, and I'm kind of curious to see you show it off.
I don't. I was just bringing it up. There's also a static camera angle mode if you want to. And then there was a bomb, but that's okay. I needed to go down here anyway. But there's a static camera mode where wherever you pause the game and trigger the code, like that's where the camera stays until you pause it and then unpause it.
Sounds nightmarishly difficult to play.
Yeah, especially since the size of these levels. You could navigate entirely by the map if you so desired, but you'd have to be a crazy person. Great for if you want to take screenshots and you're not being shot at, I guess. There it is, Matt.
The Moonlight?
Give me that.
AC weapon obtained.
The same weapon in every FromSoft game. Kind of.
See, if I made a game, I'd put the Moonlight in it just for kicks. And its item description would be like, you can swear you've seen this before somewhere. You're not sure why, but this weapon feels strangely familiar.
Well, here's a screenshot of Armored Core 3 in first-person view.
It is actually pretty fun playing in first-person mode, except it's much more difficult.
Oh, I bet.
In a game like this, being able to see around you is super important. Especially given the everything's ability to hit you much easier than you can hit it.
Yeah. This game is not... Well, maneuverability in combat is not a thing in this game, basically.
It's a product of its time. Like early classic Resident Evil experience.
Yeah.
Still makes me kind of wonder if they're going to have like a fixed camera angle thing for remake too.
Kind of curious about that myself.
Because I mean, it's clear that they can do it. But
Yeah, I mean, they did it with Remake.
that and they did it with the Lost in Nightmares DLC in Resident Evil 5, except I've never actually played it in that fashion and I don't think I want to. Given the sheer number of things that can kill you in one hit in that game.
Yeah.
I have 2 different holes I can jump into. Unfortunately, I do not have 2 in which to put in the pink nor an additional one to put in the stink. It's not until Armored Core 2 or 3 that you can have multiple ACs on one file. Into the boss hole.
That's what she said.
The level was way longer than the fight
System
itself was.
switched to normal mode.
Indeed.
Only because I wanted the Moonlight. And I got a huge bonus for some reason. Why? I don't know.
Turned a tidy profit on that.
Oh baby, here we go.
Oh boy.
After we read mail. Build the suspense.
Good work. Take out the leader of a terrorist group and they run around like a chicken with its head cut off. Hopefully this'll shut up those Murakumo scout too. We can't keep fighting forever. This world needs a powerful leader. One whose presence can control and lead all of humanity. And the sooner, the better.
That escalated especially quickly.
Too real.
Put that bitch on.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Overweight, I don't give a fuck. I'll just take something else off instead. I'll use slightly shittier missiles.
This is just making me remember all the time I spent in the garage in Armored Core 4 Answer.
Just now, several MTs thought to be terrorists appeared in an urban district. Indiscriminately, they attacked the surrounding buildings and fled. Guards rushing to the scene cornered one terrorist in a nearby parking garage, but the garage has only one large entrance, so it is not easy to get.
However, it is also difficult for him to leave.
The rest of the gang is still fleeing, and we cannot spare any more men. Go to the scene ASAP and cooperate in destroying the terrorists. Several civilian vehicles remain in the garage. Damages to the vehicles will be deducted from your pay. Sorry, but we've got budget problems too. Good luck.
So here's an actual object to which we can compare an Armored Core and judge its size.
And the conditions for success is to destroy the enemy MT. Accept this long story.
Oops, I went through that a little bit too fast. Now every mission is going to be absurdly short, especially the early missions.
Main system
Hilariously
engaging
so,
combat
perhaps.
mode.
Okay, Armored Cores are actually not that big.
And done.
Target of operation cleared. System switched
I mean,
to
like,
normal
this
mode.
little mid-sized sedan is only, like, up to its waist or so.
Looks like closer to its knees.
Well, if you hadn't finished the mission in 3 seconds, we could have got a better look, but
Couldn't be helped.
it's still not more than a story tall.
So it's just everything else that is absurdly large. And to think they're building all this shit underground.
So the pilot's seat must be about equivalent to, you know, a sedan.
We want you to guard a new type of radar for ACs that we have developed.
Don't steal it.
A prototype model is now stored in a warehouse at the wharf, but for some reason the security system does not function at all. There is a good chance that someone intentionally sabotaged the system. It's probably the work of Chrome agents. You must protect the radar for your mission to succeed. We do not know the enemy's
Probably the
target,
radar.
but you must not let them steal or destroy the radar. Do not let anyone near the warehouse until the system is restored. We are counting
What if
on
I
you.
stole the radar?
The theater of operations is warehouse number 5. Enemy forces are unknown, and the conditions for success is to protect the radar. Accept
like
this contract.
It
Long
counts.
story.
It still counts as me doing my job. If I steal it, I didn't let the enemy steal it.
The only way to protect the Declaration of Independence is to steal it.
Main system
I don't actually steal
engaging
it, though.
combat mode.
Duh.
Enemy fighters approaching. Number of planes.
Thank you, Lara
5.
Croft. Those aren't even planes. What the hell?
They're planes in the sense that Adam Jensen's ride is a helicopter. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose. They're like UFOs. Unfortunately, I don't actually need a radar.
Second wave approaching. Fighters and MTs, total 3.
Dude, fuck off. I did it. I killed a plane with my sword. Alright, that's enough of that.
Third wave approaching. 3 MTs.
I guess they're running out of shit.
Or they were saving their big guns, quote-unquote, for last.
3 MTs is their big guns?
Well, I mean, better than a bunch of dinky planes that died one shot from the Kurosawa. These things take 3. So it's the equivalent of, like, killing 3 planes.
I guess.
Yeah, luckily Human Plus enhancements take care of the need for radar. I mean, it's only an average radar that it gives you, but...
Raven, the
How
security
did that
system
one
is
die?
back up. Thank you for your help.
Target of
I didn't
operation
do anything
cleared.
to it.
System switched to normal mode.
Maybe someone shoved a banana up its tailpipe.
If it has a tailpipe, I don't think it does. Seems like a design flaw in a giant robot.
It's gonna have some kind of exhaust port.
Probably just like regular vents. Not unless you're building like a giant anatomically correct robots for some reason. Or you're building an orbital frame. With its literal cockpit. I don't quite understand that design. Like, here's the pretty obvious target to shoot if you want to win a fight.
Yeah, Zone of the Enders has some strange designs.
We want you to break into the space station Kaede, owned by Murakumo.
Blow up
Your
its dick
goal
to
is
win.
destroy their new catapult. This space station has been unmanned since the Great Destruction and was left in orbit. But Murakumo has made secret modifications, turning it into a space base. We discovered that Murakumo has sent large amounts of material to the space station, and the
I actually
catapult
paused when I
appears
looked
to
at
be
the word
used to send
material. I'm like, is that how it's spelled? It
elsewhere.
looks wrong for some reason.
We still don't know what they are up to, but still, it is in space. It may be too late if we wait until the full story is known. Get your space shuttle ready. Go to the space station ASAP. We are counting on
We have a space shuttle?
I guess we
Leader
do.
of operations is Space Station
Well, technically they
Kaede.
do.
Enemy forces are unknown, and the conditions for success is to destroy the catapult facility. Accept this contract.
You're gonna notice that that's a trend in almost all the Chrome mission briefings is, we don't know the whole story, but go do this anyway. Do we know? No. Do we care? No.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Obliterated.
Intruders found in facility. Security personnel, move to intercept.
I wouldn't.
That's some PS1 voice acting.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Okay.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
You would think, like, as a pilot, you'd probably want to get on the comm system and be like, probably unwise to do this. You might as well just let me do what I came here to do. Don't throw your lives away. Or do, I guess. If you really want to, I can't stop you, but... I'm just saying, it's gonna be a bad time for you.
Emergency call received. Opening emergency channel.
Shuttle speaking. Emergency.
A Murakumo battleship
Excuse
is
me?
approaching. Halt operations. You have 3 minutes. Return immediately. I repeat, return immediately.
Combat target changed. Countdown initiated.
And you can't go back the way you came, obviously.
I mean, you're in space.
Well, I mean, I can't take the route back to the spaceship. What if I just broke a window?
I don't know, is this thing rated for operation in vacuum?
I would
Gates
assume an
check.
AC is.
Cannot unlock gate.
It has to have some kind of life support system. So, I mean, it's not like being underwater where water is gonna fucking flood in everywhere.
True.
Honestly, I guess it's a matter of, are ACs watertight or are they airtight?
I would say, if anything, they're probably airtight.
Although in theory, wouldn't that make them watertight too?
No, it wouldn't. We discussed this before.
I forgot. I don't do science. Or you cannot open the door at all.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
But I'm not going to tell you that. Figure it out for yourself. Although the thing is, for me, like, it still seems like a super obvious
Cannot
design
unlock
flaw.
gate.
Especially when they send you to places like underwater bases.
We've discussed this.
Okay, just so you know, if you accidentally, break any glass in here, it's gonna flood and you're probably gonna die.
Raven, there's no time.
We're working on it.
Dude, I'm in a giant robot. What do you want from me?
Gate
Cannot
check.
unlock gate.
Cannot
And
unlock
all the
gate.
doors are locked for some reason. Let me just stand here and use my missile launcher instead. Oh, there's some stairs for scale.
The stairs look a lot smaller than, like, the doors I've been seeing.
Emergency stairs.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
I can't help but feel like maybe 30 seconds to get away would not be enough to get away from a battleship. Especially something that's space-worthy.
I don't know.
Also begs the question, they have space-worthy vessels?
They have space stations.
Why not just, like, terraform the moon?
That would be too easy.
I know, like, Mooncell is up there and everything, but... the world's largest supercomputer.
Right, which somehow controls the Grail, I guess.
Seems legit. Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, more giant robots.